So yesterday was the final day of my 30-day sugar fasting challenge, and I did not fast every single day, but I'm gonna go through and count how many days I actually did sugar fast versus just a regular carb day, protein day, whatever. And this is coming from Carnivore. So I will talk about all that, but first I'm gonna show you my final official weigh-in. 159.4. Oh my God. All right, so I just went back and checked, and of those 30 days, 20 of them were actual sugar fasting days, like completely sugar fasting days. Some days were like sugar in the morning, protein at night. Some were flip-flop, protein in the morning, sugar at night. But full sugar fasting days, there were 20 of them in the 30 days. So I think that's pretty decent. So here are my weight trends for the month. You can see in the beginning my weight went up a little bit due to water retention and glycogen and all that good stuff. And then they started slowly going down once I started figuring everything out. So as you can see, my start weight was 163.3, which would bring me only down, let's see, 115, about roughly 4 pounds from the start weight. But going into this, I was coming from a long-term carnivore diet and I was depleted of water. Obviously, when you don't have carbs in your body, you don't hold water. So that being said, I would like to think that my new rebalanced weight was probably the 165.8. So if we, bring it from there, as that is like my start weight, which it technically wasn't, but like once I filled up with water and stuff, and I'm still filled up with water, like I have water in me now and muscle glycogen and stuff that I didn't have before, we are down roughly 6 pounds. Yeah, roughly 6 pounds. So I think in a month, 6 pounds is pretty good considering I feel like I've been eating constantly. Like the volume of food I've been eating is more than I have eaten in a while. On my carnivore diet, I would just eat like a little 6 ounce of steak with some butter, and that was a meal. Even more recently, like right before I started this, I cut out the butter. So I think I had lost a lot of salt and electrolytes from that because I did go down a couple pounds on the scale when I started doing that. But I was having to drink electrolytes much more often because I didn't have that salted butter anymore. But I digress. So here is my 1 month waist measurement. I wish I did this on camera on day one, but I just wrote it down. It was 29.5 when I started, and we're now at 28.5. So a whole pound down, or a whole inch down. I mean, I did, I did measure myself completely undressed before I did this just to make sure it was accurate. So yeah, that's that. And then we're gonna do a whole physique check, which probably not a whole lot has changed since it's only been like a 5-6 pound drop, whatever, but we're moving in the right direction. So here's my current physique. It was a 6 pound loss and a 1 inch loss in the waist. I usually don't notice a difference in myself even when I lose 20 pounds, so I don't know. But here's the side by side I stitched together of a video from day one and a video from today. Let me know if you notice any difference. And yes, before you say anything, I know that clothed photos are not, like fully clothed photos are not the best for physique comparisons, but I assure you that I did take some pictures in just a sports bra and underpants in like specific poses to show accurately, like, the front, the back, the side, everything. And I'm taking those every month and they will be released once I hit my goal, but not yet, not so fast. Wait till I hit my goal first, and then we'll see those. So hopefully I can get to where I need to be by continuing this path. My plan forward is to eat intuitively. I'm not tracking anymore. No more tracking at all because it was just stressful. It took a lot of time, and I know what I can eat now. I know what agrees with me, so I don't have to go back and be like, oh no, was it this? Was it that? No idea. Now I kind of figured that out. I know what doesn't mess up my stomach, cause me any pain, um, bloating, gas, stuff like that. Like we're smooth sailing now. So going forward, no tracking for this next month, probably the next 2 months. Hopefully, I will begin to get hungrier and be able to eat more, and my metabolism will start to rev up. That is the idea. So I'm just going to keep going with that, and hopefully I get to my goal. I'm honestly, I think I'm day 4 into sugar, like straight sugar fasting. And I know I said I was going to do like 2 days on and then 2 days protein, but I think I have it figured out now where I don't feel bad anymore. Like I feel totally fine and even good. Like, oh my God, yesterday I had so much energy. The last few days I've had a lot of energy. And I'm just gonna keep rolling with that until I start to feel bad. And like if I feel like I need protein, I'll have a protein day, but I'll probably do it in like, the Anabology honey diet guy. I like his idea for having protein in your diet. It sounds good to me. Basically, you're doing sugar fasting for the first half of the day, and then you have your last meal with, I think it was 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. And then you have that in one meal, so that way you meet your daily protein requirements. And then you that it takes about 12 hours to kind of get out of your system, he said. And then you can get right into the sugar fasting and get those benefits again. So that sounds like a good idea. If I do feel like I need to have protein in the future, I'm going to do that, which I will. I'm not vegan. Not vegan. I will have protein in the future. I like animal protein. I like how it makes me feel, but maybe I just don't need as much of it as I had been eating for the last 4.5 years. If there's any videos you guys want me to do next, let me know. I know that I want to do a pros versus cons video of my first 30-day impression, just to kind of let people know what they can expect possibly. Also, I was going to do like my whole carnivore story because I don't know, there's maybe somebody who would like to hear about that and how I ended up here. And I'm more than happy to do that. And let me know if there's anything else. Anyway, it's pretty good 30 days. I haven't lost 6 pounds in a month in a long time. So happy to do it. See ya.